How good was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar actually? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar deserves the title of being the greatest player to ever play the game of basketball, in my opinion, for one reason alone: his implementation and later perfection of the skyhook shot. No other player in the history of the game has come close to developing a shot that is more lethal and more effective in crunch time situations than the skyhook shot. And no other offensive weapon was more reliable when it was needed the most. Furthermore, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's skyhook shot has not been duplicated like the dunk or the finger roll have been. And this puts Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in a class all by himself. The beginning. Kareem was larger than life, literally and figuratively. He stood at 7 feet 2 inches and weighed 225 pounds. To give some perspective on his size and how it was not an overnight growth spurt like so many of the basketball players in the NBA, at the age of 9, he was 5 feet 8 inches, and by the time he was 13 years old, he had grown to 6 feet 8 inches. Kareem was a force in high school due to his obvious height advantage over the children in his age group. Kareem was a winner from high school to the pros. He led his school team, Power Memorial Academy, to a three-peat of New York City Catholic Championships, a 71-game winning streak, and an overall record of 79-2 during his time at the school. Kareem at UCLA. Kareem was a fixture on the bench of UCLA under legendary head coach John Wooden in his rookie campaign. So in his first game of his sophomore season, he dropped 56 points, breaking a school record in the process. In 3 seasons of Kareem playing at UCLA, the Bruins had an astounding record of 88-2. That was a brief background to the greatness that Kareem would ultimately achieve and be known for. However, it was when Abdul-Jabbar entered the NBA that the whole basketball world would take notice.
Right side, Kareem post up. They go to Kareem. Kareem backs here. Hook shot. It's up. Let's go.
NBA career. Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks, in only their second year of existence as a team, selected Kareem first overall in the 1969 NBA draft. Some insight into the mentality of Kareem: even as a rookie about to enter the NBA, he turned down a $1 million offer to play for the Harlem Globetrotters, and chose not to play for the New York Nets, who picked him first in the ABA draft. The Bucks offered Abdul-Jabbar more money than the Nets and won his services in a coin toss. As a rookie for the Bucks, Kareem led the team to a 56-26, which was a marked improvement from the previous season's record of 27-55. Milwaukee finished second in the Eastern Conference, and Kareem would go on to win the NBA Rookie of the Year award. In Kareem's second season, after picking up Oscar Robertson, the team would win 20 straight games and finish the regular season with 66 wins. Abdul-Jabbar won the NBA MVP award and the scoring title. Milwaukee, thanks in large part to the talent of Kareem and Robertson, ran through the playoffs like a hot knife through butter, finishing with a 12-2 record and Kareem winning the NBA Finals MVP award. On May 1, 1971, he publicly changed his name to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, even though he had done so with his conversion to the Islamic faith while in college at UCLA. Los Angeles Lakers. In 1975, the Lakers acquired Abdul-Jabbar. In the 1975-76 season, his first with the Lakers, he had a dominating season, averaging 27.7 points per game and leading the league in rebounding, 16.9, blocked shots, 4.12, and total minutes played, 3,379. His 1,111 defensive rebounds remains the NBA single-season record. Defensive rebounds were not recorded prior to the 1973-74 season. He earned his 4th MVP award, becoming the first winner in Lakers franchise history, but missed the postseason for the second straight year as the Lakers finished 40-42. During the 1976-77 season, Kareem was able to carry the Lakers to the best record in the NBA. He also, once again, won the MVP, a record-tying 5th MVP award. In the playoffs, Kareem faced off with the Portland Trail Blazers in the Western Conference Finals, led by Kareem's fellow UCLA alum Bill Walton. Walton and the Blazers got the win, keeping the Lakers out of the NBA Finals. Abdul-Jabbar's play remained strong during the next 2 seasons, being named to the All-NBA Second Team twice, the All-Defense First Team once, and the All-Defense Second Team once. The Lakers, however, continued to be stymied in the playoffs, being eliminated by the Seattle Supersonics in both 1978, first round, and 1979, semifinals. The Lakers made the NBA Finals in each of Abdul-Jabbar's final 3 seasons, defeating Boston in 1987 and Detroit in 1988. The Lakers lost to the Pistons in a 4-game sweep in his final season. Skyhook. Abdul-Jabbar was well known for his trademark skyhook, a hook shot in which he bent his entire body rather than just the arm like a straw in one fluid motion to raise the ball and then release it at the highest point of his arm's arching motion. With his long arms and great height, the skyhook was difficult for a defender to block without committing a goaltending violation. As a right-handed player, he was stronger shooting the skyhook with his right hand than he was with his left, although he was adept at shooting it with either hand, making it a reliable and feared offensive weapon. According to Abdul-Jabbar, he learned the move in the 5th grade after practicing with the Mekon drill, and soon learned to value it as it was the only shot I could use that didn't get smashed back in my face. Highest points. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scored more points, 38,387, and had greater longevity in a career that spanned over 21 seasons, making it hard to find a better argument. Karl Malone's 36,928 points and Michael Jordan's 32,292 points keeps one of those players, Jordan, in conversation for the all-time best. At one point or another, he was also the leader in games played, 1,560, minutes played, 57,446, field goals made, 15,837, field goal attempts, 28,307, blocked shots, 3,189, defensive rebounds, 9,394, career wins, 1,074, and personal fouls, 4,657. Longevity. Abdul-Jabbar combined dominance during his career peak with the longevity and sustained excellence of his later years. He credited Bruce Lee with teaching him the discipline and spirituality of martial arts, which was greatly responsible for me being able to play competitively in the NBA for 20 years with very few injuries. After claiming his 6th and final MVP in 1980, Abdul-Jabbar continued to average above 20 points in the following 6 seasons, including 23 points per game in his 17th season at age 38. He made the NBA's 35th anniversary team and was named one of the 50 greatest players of all time in 1996. Abdul-Jabbar is regarded as one of the best centers ever, and league experts and basketball legends frequently mention him when considering the greatest player of all time. Legacy. Abdul-Jabbar is the NBA's all-time leading scorer with 38,387 points, and he has won a league record 6 MVP awards. He earned 6 championship rings, 2 Finals MVP awards, 15 NBA first or second teams, a record 19 NBA All-Star call-ups, and averaging 24.6 points, 11.2 rebounds, 3.6 assists, and 2.6 blocks per game. He is ranked as the NBA's 3rd leading all-time rebounder, 17,440. He is also the 3rd all-time in registered blocks, 3,189, which is especially impressive because this stat was not recorded until the 4th year of his career, 1974. Needless to say, Kareem is in the Basketball Hall of Fame. He was also named to the All-NBA First Team a whopping 10 times. His number, 33, has been retired by the Bucks, Lakers, and the UCLA Bruins. In addition to all that, Kareem was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by Barack Obama in 2016. On the court and off it, Abdul-Jabbar has made a massive impact, and yet it still feels like he needs more love. In 2015, ESPN named Abdul-Jabbar the best center in NBA history and ranked him number 2 behind Michael Jordan among the greatest NBA players ever. While Jordan's shots were enthralling and considered unfathomable, Abdul-Jabbar's skyhook appeared automatic, and he himself called the shot unsexy. So guys, that was it for today's video, and let me know in the comments below on where you rank Kareem in the greatest players of all time. And do you think LeBron James has surpassed Kareem's legacy in the LA Lakers, or does he still need to do a lot?